Thought maybe I would show you what 10 years of heavy use will do to a spreader. And all you can see there how rusted the top of that is. I mean, just from a glance from the outside, it looks like it's in pretty good shape, but last year I had to replace this steel. It completely caved in, and the tires are good on it, but I mean, she's just really falling apart. See, there's a hole right there. I can stick my finger straight through it. There's a lot of that stuff going on, and every time I use it, yeah, you can see right there, more of it coming apart. I mean, that bearing mount is just about to fall out. And this last time I used it, some more holes appeared. You see, I stick my finger straight through it again. And all these little spots like that are going to soon be turned into that. So anyways, I'm kind of excited to trade this sucker off for something a lot better. It's going to be the exact same spreader, exact same size. It'll be red rather than yellow. They changed the color of them, but overall it's going to be the exact same thing. I would have loved to have gotten a bigger spreader, but we don't have a tractor big enough to pull a bigger one than this one. This one breaks the drawbars on our tractor the way it is. So anyhow, tomorrow we'll head off and catch some more of it. Okay, so here we are leaving the barnyard here for the day, leaving for our trip. But here's a pretty good view of the dairy as we're driving away. You can catch the house and the creamery and all the barns and the calf huts and silage bags and stuff. And this is where all of us boys grew up and are now currently employed or self-employed. But yeah, so after 10 years of very faithful service, this is the last time this manure spreader will ever be on this farm. It is headed to Iowa today. The dealer is going to meet me halfway in Kirksville, Missouri, so it's going to be a 3-hour trip for both of us, and we'll do the swap in a Walmart parking lot. But if you don't know anything about these Kuhn night spreaders, is they are very they're tanks. They're a big chunk of steel. They're made real heavy, and which is what you need for the abuse they go through. But and yes, Mom and Dad's lane is this long. It's kind of nice to be back there. Nobody can see you, but it's a pain to keep that up, and it likes to fill up with snow. But anyways, yeah, we're getting down to almost to the end of the lane, I guess, here. But we're kind of anxious to see how this spreader is going to pull down the road. It's never been pulled at that high rate of a speed, so we're not sure how it's going to go. But all right, America. All right, so you see I'm doing about 55 miles an hour, and we're pretty impressed with how this spreader's pulling down the road as a trailer. So I've been pretty well keeping up with traffic. We're about 2.5 hours into our trip here, and we're about 30 miles away from where we're going to meet to pick up the other spreader. But we're just kind of tickled that the spreader is traveling like it is. So it's really been a pretty nice trip.
just turned away.
Did they?
Yeah.
It's probably like, oh no.
Doing the exchange.
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected, I guess. So here my wife Brittany is helping me back up and hook up to the spreader, to this new to us spreader. But just keep an eye out for this salesman and look at his face when he notices he's being filmed. It's kind of priceless.
Should end it off with. Show your handsome physique.
Red. Well, we're at home. Let's see. So here we go. It's our new spreader. But as you can see, oh, on the inside it's still got a lot of the paint on it. It's not all flaked out and rusted like my other one was, but it also has no holes in it. Nice clean paint. Remember, I could stick my finger through a hole in my other one over there, and anyhow, here she is. We're hoping to get a lot of good service out of this one, and anyhow, all right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
And your little